Good afternoon, everyone. We'd like to welcome you to the Mesa City Council meeting for Monday, January 22nd. All of our council are present. The first item on our agenda for this meeting is to review the agenda for tonight's council meeting. So council, please take a look at that document. Mr. Summers.
Mayor, can we remove 7A from the consent agenda, please?
7A, you bet. You got that, Mr. Christopher? 7A is off of the consent agenda. Council, any other questions regarding tonight's agenda for upstairs? All right, seeing none. This will be a rather short meeting before we go upstairs and reconvene, but the next item is current events and conferences attended. Council, anything you'd like to share with us? Ms. Pillsbury.
Okay, on Friday night was the Cirque du Azura, I don't remember what they called it. The gala for Mesa United Way, which is now Azura. I sit on that board, and they had a really nice event at the Mesa Arts Center. It was fun to be there for all different kinds of events, and that was a fun way to see that building being used. But I just want to highlight their programs that they have there. They have I should know, 6 or 7 different programs for all different things with literacy, veterans, tax preparation help, so many things. And so I just love being on that board and seeing all the great work that they do in Mesa. And Councilmember Freeman and Duff were there, and Manager Chris Brady was there too. So thanks for your support in that. And then today I got to do something fun. I went on a ride along with our park ranger. I have been interested to find out more about the park rangers' work that they're doing out in our community. And especially since we approved an increase in rangers over the last year or two. So I was able to go do that and actually witness them helping a family who needed a place to live. They were homeless, and CBI came with their van and took them to the Windermere, and it was just really neat to kind of see all the things that we talk about in real life, how it all works and comes together. And so I want to encourage any of my council member colleagues, if you guys want to go do that, I'm sure they would love to take you out for a ride and get to see how the park ranger program works. Was really impressed with the work that they're doing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyone else like to share? Mr. Heredia.
Just a quick shout out to Luis Aguilar from the Mayor's Youth Committee, shadowing today from Westwood High School. So he's in the front row with Lucy. So if you want to wave, Luis, welcome. And thank you for coming in. Also, because we don't have a meeting on Thursday, I'll mention this Saturday, the Cops and Bobbers event at Riverview Park from 8 to 11 a.m. where folks can join us for a quick breakfast, but also some fishing on the Riverview lake or pond. What do we call lake? Urban Lake, right? So yeah, come join us from 8 to 11 and we'll have fishing poles and a couple other things available for the public there. So I think that's it. So,
great.
Thanks, Mayor.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, Mayor. Thursday, I was able to attend the Central Mesa Reuse Pipeline Project. It was held at Stapley Junior High for all the residents that would be affected. And there were quite a few residents there, so thank you to the engineering staff and also the contracting staff who came to answer questions, because it's pretty in-depth project, and it'll last, I think, like a year and a half. Is that right, Julie?
Yeah.
So anyway, it's going to affect everybody down Val Vista. On Friday night, I was able to attend Whitman Park, their one street over neighborhood connection, and they unveiled a mural and draft for the area. There was a free barbecue, and the residents there, they talked to staff and about the mural and the concept of it. It was nice to see the turnout, and thanks to the Mesa Arts staff for coming there. So it was a good event. Thanks. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Councilmember Freeman, you forgot to mention that on Saturday, we both attended, we just sat in on listening to part of the Historic Preservation Retreat, setting their goals and looking at the aspirations and wanting to deepening the work that they do in recognizing our neighborhoods and sharing those stories. So thank you to all the board members and staff that put that together. It was great, and it was held at the Post, a beautiful setting. On that same day, right before I headed in there, I stopped by Mad Candy, which is a new store in downtown Mesa, and by name, yes, they have candy. Every kind of candy you can possibly imagine. I think I will torture my grandchildren and bring them and tell them to pick out just one item, see if they can do it. They have a huge selection, and it's lots of fun and well decorated, and wanted to welcome them to downtown and encourage everybody to stop by. They're at 46 West Main. Thank you.
Yes, Ms. Pillsbury.
Sorry, I had it written down and I didn't read it. I wanted to mention that it was Ranger Brett Burton that took me around, and he has a really incredible story, and I just loved seeing his passion and empathy and compassion that he showed for those that he works with. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned him. And then also I forgot, besides all of our fun All-American League stuff this weekend, which I'm sure we'll talk about, Saturday night at the Mesa Arts Center, the Victory Recovery Foundation is doing a Night to Prevail, and it's to help with the fentanyl epidemic and people that have struggled with addiction. And it's I went last year. It's a really great night. That will be at 6 o'clock. I think the doors open at 6. The Mesa Arts Center on Saturday, January 27th.
Great. Sounds like a good event. I didn't do a lot here last week because, thank you for excusing me from the meeting last Thursday. I was in Washington, D.C. for the U.S. Conference of Mayors from Tuesday to Saturday. But it was a very busy time, very engaged with assignments I have dealing with the immigration and homeless and food insecurity and electric vehicle issues. Had the opportunity to do a lot of local media and some national media, so I think Mesa's likes maybe went up, or maybe they went down because due to what we were doing last week. But thank you for Mesa. It's always heartwarming to see Mesa does have a good reputation nationally, and we are looked to as there's a lot of the things we're doing that when you share them with other people, they're impressive. So appreciated the opportunity to do that last week. Mr. Brady, what does our schedule of future meetings look like?
Thank you, Mayor. Just as was previously mentioned, we've canceled the study session for this Thursday, January 25th. But this Saturday, we'll have on the 27th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. is the All-America City Day in downtown Mesa at First One McDonald. So it's a free event. We invite the community to come down for performances, games, and food vendors. So it should be a lot of fun. Have everybody come down. Our next meeting of the council will be on Thursday, February 1st. That'll be a Thursday, 7:30 a.m. study session. And I also want to mention that during our United Way, Azura, formerly known as Mesa United Way, whatever we're calling it, one of our police officers, Aaron Rain, was recognized for his work working with the community and the homeless. And I thought that was well done. So we appreciated that recognition too. So thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you. That completes everything on our agenda for this meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn? Thank you, Mr. Summers. All in favor, and Ms. Duff, all in favor, please say aye. 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 Thank you. We are adjourned. And we will reconvene at 5:45 upstairs.